What's up, guys? Welcome to Chronicles. Today we're going to be talking about the brand Bulova and this specific model, which is known as the Chronograph C, which is a reissue of the 1970s Stars and Stripes watch. And I also just want to talk about the brand in general, what I think they need to do, and what new models they need to release, and to kind of keep them afloat and keep them relevant in the watch game. So right off the bat, let's talk about this watch. Just holding it in my hand. This piece, in my opinion, is fantastic. It does have a couple problems that some watch people will not like, but I personally love the piece, and for the price, I'm not complaining. So the Stars and Stripes was a watch that was made in the 1970s. Pretty much looked like this, but was 42 millimeters and had a mechanical movement. So it had a mechanical movement because back then there was really no quartz, and that was the only way to make the watch. It was made only for 1 year, that's it. And then it was discontinued, and if you try to find them now, there's a lot of them on eBay or Chrono24 that are new old stock in the box for around $5,000. So they're not super expensive, but they're not cheap either. For $5,000, you're already in the modern luxury game, so you can get some pieces from there, from Tudor, Omega, etc., vintage Rolex. But this is the reissue, so this is now blown up to 46 millimeters, which I know, a lot of you are going to be turned off by that, but 46 millimeters on a lugless case isn't actually that big. It's big, but I personally have a big wrist, so I can wear bigger pieces like this. But I think the design is just fantastic, and it's so 70s, so unique, so avant-garde, I dare to say, that you wear this, you're gonna look like anything else. And instead of the mechanical movement, you have Bulova's modern ultra high frequency quartz movement, which is fantastic. Has a smooth kind of second hand, and then has the slow reset, but still resets pretty nicely. Then you have this bracelet here. The bracelet is a Milan style bracelet, a Milanese, or however it's pronounced, a mesh, I should say. And it's good quality, but the clasp is definitely cheap. And for the retail price of $700, I think this should be, not stamped metal, or maybe something more unique like a scissor clasp. But that being said, this watch does not really go for $700. You can pick these up all day long for $250. And on top of that, you get a nice box, and it comes with a leather bracelet as well, and the toolkit to adjust it and remove this bracelet. So that being in mind, for $250, this bracelet is not bad, or this clasp, I should say. The bracelet is fantastic. I think it's really comfortable and great. But don't pay $700 for this watch, and that gets me to talk about Bulova and what they're doing. I think they don't understand their market. I think they overprice all their watches. And I think for them to kind of stay competitive against these new micro brands, they need to advertise their history and really kind of understand how to market to this younger generation, because they are an old watchmaker, also an American brand technically. I know now they're Japanese made, but they are technically American watchmaking. They have that in their history. So they should kind of promote it like that to compete with all these new micro brands. Reduce their prices, make them good value. Retail, because what's going to happen is when they don't sell them retail, they're going to lose a bunch of money in the gray market, and that's when some people will pick them up. But it's a really great brand that I think has been kind of forgotten about, and I think what they need to do is kind of continue making stuff like this with their archive series, which means releasing kind of reissues of their older line from back in the glory days when they were American made, in-house mechanical movements. Add more mechanical movements in there. I'm not saying put super expensive Swiss ones, but put some mechanical in there, and keep up this high frequency quartz. I actually do like this stuff. I love watches as a whole, so I don't care. I do care over a certain price point, their quartz, because I'm not spending all that money on quartz, but for this price range, it's fine. And yeah, man, just keep whipping out these unique and cool designs. Expand the archive series, and reduce the sizes a little bit. This is 46. I can wear it, I'm not complaining, but most people can't wear it. That's just the truth. I would make two versions, maybe a 46 and the original 42 style. And I think that will look fantastic. But other than that, it's a great watch with some cons. The clasp is very cheap. The price point from retail is just absolutely ridiculous. No one's gonna pay that, like straight up no one. If you did, I'm sorry, because the second these dropped, you were able to get them heavily discounted, 60%, almost 50%. And what else could I say about it? Everything else is fine. Sapphire crystal, the case finishing is pretty decent for the price. Just really, it's this clasp. This clasp is not good, and just the size of the piece itself will not work for most people. But other than that, I think Bulova really needs to step up their marketing. kind of compete in the modern age of Instagram, social media, and, you know, all these old watchmakers, you know, they're gonna disappear if they don't know how to compete. I mean, MVMT, I think, has outsold them, and MVMT has no history, no brand recognition really, except for from Instagram, where these guys have been around, you know, for a lot of America's history. And I think they deserve to, you know, be in that market share and kind of eat up some of the pie. That being said, it's a great watch, and I really recommend it if you want a unique avant-garde kind of design. But yeah, guys, that's it for the video today. Thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, follow the Instagram. I'll be posting a bunch of photos and videos on that platform. And yeah, stay tuned for more videos.